Congratulations! Your business is growing, and it's growing because you've got great people, smart, talented, and ambitious. But what will your workforce look like in 2020? Let's say you have 100 employees. If you're like the average American company, about a fifth of them are 55 or older. These folks still have a lot to contribute, but they've worked hard for many years. And as 2020 nears and more of them turn 65, many of these workers would like to retire. So, just to stay at current strength, you'll have to replace those retirees with new employees. But you're growing, and even growing by just 2% a year, you'll be adding another 14 employees by 2020 just to keep pace. Add that up, and by 2020, nearly a third of your workforce will have been hired in the last 7 years. In other words, 1 out of every 3 faces at your company will be a new face. So these new faces, what will they look like? In 1980, the workforce was 82% Caucasian, 10% African American, 6% Hispanic, and 2% Asian. By 2000, those numbers had shifted dramatically, and by 2020, those numbers are projected to shift even further. And the gender and age demographics are shifting too. This means the workforce of 2020 will have different cultural, ethnic, racial, generational, and religious backgrounds and experiences, and they'll have different expectations about the workplace. So what does all of this mean for your business? People talk about the workforce of 2020 like it's going to arrive in a spaceship on New Year's Day as soon as the calendar flips. But of course, it doesn't work like that. Your employees are becoming the workforce of 2020 right now, which means that if you're going to stay competitive, you need to recruit, hire, develop, and engage these new employees in a way that will ensure your success in 2020 and beyond. You need to be designing a culture that's inclusive of this ever more diverse workforce right now. The question isn't really whether you'll be ready for the workforce of 2020 in 2020. The question is, what are you doing to cultivate the workforce of 2020 right now?